Science has proved that the Bible is false because the earth is millions of years old. Hold on a second. Are you telling me that you would trust the writings of men that you've never met? Sounds a lot like faith, buddy. I'd be careful there. But we're also assuming that science is infallible. What if its assumptions are flawed, though? Let's also be clear that the Bible is not primarily interested in teaching us science. It's a bit more focused on things like teaching us who God is and what he wants for us. There's not going to be any book that totally answers every single question ever, no matter what. And let's be clear, if the Bible did agree with modern science, that actually would be a bad thing because we'd have to update it every 50 years. And the scientific side of apologetics is not really my niche, but here's a few arguments that I like. The so-called missing link is still missing. All those early species that they supposedly found, yeah, they're either people or they're monkeys. Just because you find random bones that don't form a complete skeleton does not mean that you can come to a conclusion about a transitory human-animal state. If it's predominantly speculation and imagination, that's called science fiction. That's why it's the theory of evolution. Next up is that mutations do not build complexity. It's weird how people will ask, well, how did Adam and Eve populate the earth without genetic mutation if they were the only people, because that incest would destroy everything? Sir, your entire theory for how we came into existence is built off of genetic mutations. Let's also remember that science updates itself quite often, whereas the Bible, despite false claims to the contrary, has remained consistent. Unless, of course, you're talking about the Mormon Bible. Keep at it, atheists. Maybe one day you'll evolve a fully functioning brain. Just kidding. We love you guys. God bless.